So I'm going to go ahead and start processing my peaches. I am going to use the peach butter recipe out of my ball blue book, preserving book. My ball blue book on preserving. There we go. And I will reference this a lot because I am new to canning, and so I want to make sure I don't mess up in any way whatsoever. So I am going to blanch my peaches first so that they're easier to peel. We're going to use some of them for peach butter, and we're going to use some of them for dehydrating. Okay, so I've also got some fruit fresh to sprinkle in them so they don't start turning brown as I'm processing them. So let me get my peaches over here. I gotta put some ice in this. I got my boiling water ready. It just needs peaches in it. Okay. So here's my peaches. They do have stickers on them, so I am going to peel the stickers off. Make sure I got enough room. Don't knock anything off the counter. And I'm gonna get my little basket out. I'm just going to load them in here and dunk them, and we'll just keep changing these out. They have to blanch for a minute in the boiling water. Okay, so I've got cold water with ice in this and boiling water back there. So I'm going to make sure I get all the stickers off here, and I'm going to cut an X in the bottom of these. All right, so I'm going to drop these in the boiling water for a minute. Now, I've already put up some peaches in the freezer this year. I made some peach ice cream with them. I made peach jam last year, and I made some jalapeno pepper jelly, peach jalapeno pepper jelly that was very good last year. So we're trying to do some different stuff this time. In the ice water now. Alright, and I'm going to finish prepping these. Alright, I'm going to drop these. Alexa, set a timer for 1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
And I'm going to put the ones in the ice water in here. Some ice. Okay. That's that. I'm going to blanch this last batch and we'll start peeling. So now I'm just going to start slicing these and get them off the pits. Some of these pieces will be better for dehydrating than the others. Some of the peaches are a little bit more ripe, and so they're too soft. So they kind of fall apart, which they'll be perfect for peach butter. But only some of them will be good for dehydrating. So I'm steady at it. I've still got a good bit left. I may have to do 2 batches in the Instapot. But I'm starting to work on my 3rd tray for the dehydrator. I'm going to kind of cut them as I go because I'm going to start another bowl for peaches over here. Sprinkle a little of this in there with the ones that we're going to dehydrate. And I'll put a little bit in there for these. The ones that I'm making the peach butter out of will have lemon juice in them too. So. Alright, so these, I think I'm going to put a couple more peaches on this one. The rest of these I'm going to prep for another batch of peach butter. This is going to be a long process, so I will bring y'all back after I get all of these peaches done. Those are loaded. We'll start those in just a minute. I am going to get the first batch of the pear butter in the Instapot. So we got our peaches in here. We need a half a cup of water and 4 cups of sugar. All right, I'm gonna put some more lemon juice in there. Mix it up and we'll get it in the Instapot. So there we go, our peaches, and we're going to put them over in the electric pressure cooker now. Alright, so I got it set up here. I got like a mess happening over here. As soon as I get these peaches in, I'm going to finish processing the rest of these and get these ready for the next batch, and I'll start setting up for canning. And make sure that's turned back. Alright. Then we're going to do a cook for 8 minutes. And then when it's done, let it do a natural pressure release for 20 minutes. It probably is not going to take that. When that's done, then we'll pull this out, and we have to cook them down to get more of the moisture out of them. And since I have another batch that I need to cook as well, what I'm going to do is, once these are done with the natural release, I'm going to use the immersion blender, and then I'm going to switch them over to my big Ninja slow cooker. And we'll cook those down, and when the second batch is done, we'll add those to it and just cook it all down in one thing. Okay, the hair has gone up. It is hot as can be in this kitchen. In the afternoons, we have the sun coming through the back windows, and it gets rather hot in here in the evenings. So I cooked this on high for a good bit, and it cooked down a lot, almost 1.5 inches. But I've got it on low now, and it's cooking and bubbling. I'm stirring it. According to the book, I need to, once the peach butter becomes thick enough that it will mound on a spoon, it's ready to be put in jars and canned. So that's what we're waiting on. Just letting it cook low for now, because we're trying to prep dinner also. Barbecuing some chicken. Patrick made some amazing barbecue sauce. It is so good. You can see it's starting to pick up boil again. But I'm just stirring it, keeping it from sticking on the bottom and all that stuff. My jars and my canning, my water is ready. So as soon as this is ready, we'll get these canned and done for the day. I'll be back. So our peach butter is finally ready to go into the jars and go in for canning. Thank goodness. It's been a long day. So I'm just going to, as soon as I find my ladle these in. And it's a 1/4 inch headspace for these. Getting all the bubbles out of the jars. Alright, so let me get, I just cleaned off the rim of these with some white vinegar. Go ahead and get the lids on these. So we got the lids on there. We're just going to put the rings on there, finger tight. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and drop these down in the water, and when it starts to boil, then we will set a timer for 10 minutes. Our 10-minute timer just went off. So these are done. They are ready to come out. And there they go.
Time to do our evening garden walk. We don't get to do an evening garden walk very often. Usually a morning one. Come out here and see. Oh my gosh, look at the peppers. Holy cow. That is a mammoth jalapeno. Like, that's actually the name of the plant, and it is the name of that pepper too. Look, man, some of these peppers are freaking huge.
I'm glad though. Last year the kind we had were kind of small.
Yeah, they were a little on the small side, but still delicious nonetheless.
They got tons of new growth on them. Lots of blossoms on them.
Those are looking good. Oh yeah, look at that. These are the midnight snackers.
Ooh, I'm excited. Oh my goodness. Nice.
We've decided not to prune our tomatoes, not to pull the suckers.
Look at this.
Oh, we've got a little tomato right there too.
There, over there, there.
Oh, look at our little zucchini. Look at him right there.
Here, we got another one too.
Another one over there?
Yep.
Yep, sure do, right down there. I don't see any squash out here that are substantial size yet, but there's some little tiny ones in there somewhere. But this one right here, this is what we're most proud of right now. This little watermelon. Look at that little watermelon. Look at him.
This plant is massive.
Yeah, I think we're the most proud of the watermelons right now. It's our first time growing watermelons.
Yeah, so there's one there.
We do love to eat them though. Yeah, look at the little tiny melon.
Mac is super excited.
Oh yeah, Mac loves. This boy will eat watermelon.
A whole one by himself
Yes.
in one sitting.
And these are
Loves watermelon.
the bush variety. I mean the icebox variety. So they're going to be super small anyway. So this boy will
Be
definitely,
Mac size.
yeah, he will definitely eat one by himself.
Oh, I'm excited about these.
You excited about the watermelons, Pooh Bear?
Yes, very much so. Well, I mean, other than the peppers, they're the first thing we've had really growing very well. So.
So yeah, we were definitely pepper farmers last year. This year we're pepper and watermelon farmers, if nothing else. Well, we got some tomatoes last year.
Tomatoes are coming. I'm excited about those. We didn't get a ton that ripened on the vine last year.
No, but after watching a few videos, specifically one that Jess from Roots and Refuge did, they're producing the gas still to ripen. So even if we pull it off the vine and bring it inside, they'll still ripen.
Yeah.
It's ideal to let them ripen on the vine if possible, but you know, we live in Georgia where if you don't like the weather, wait 15 minutes and it'll change, meaning rain or heat or humidity.
It was lovely this morning.
Yeah, it was so cold.
It was
Not
the
cold.
pit
It
of
was
hell
cool.
this evening.
It was cool this morning. Yeah, it was extremely hot this afternoon.
Did we look at the anything going on with the cucumbers?
There's a couple little small ones somewhere.
They're on the growth though. And these watermelon plants over here that are just struggling to stay. I talk to them every day. Because I mean they're still hanging on. I just don't want to give up on them yet.
You can do it, buddy. You got this, okay? Is that how you talk to him?
Pretty much. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I'm super excited about about all the peach stuff too. The peach butter that Jessie's been working on all day. Woo! I hope you guys had a great day. We're looking forward to lots of good stuff in the garden. We get some fresh vegetables from other sources, and we try our best to preserve those so that it not only doesn't go to waste, but also so that we can continue to feed our family with good healthy stuff. Not that adding a ton of sugar to peaches is necessarily healthy.
It'll be for a treat.
It'll be for a treat. Yeah, we don't have to eat it all the time.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. We appreciate you. We love you. And remember, through your chaos, stay healthy.